So we're doing pretty good, actually. Saying that now. I feel really relaxed today. Can you guys, like, tell in the way I'm speaking? I feel like I'm speaking a lot more relaxed than usual, which is good. Because, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. You know what? These guys are easy. Like, you've seen me defeat it before. It's more annoying than anything to do it. So I really don't want to. I've been poisoned as well. So that's not desirable. Okay, so if I go this way, and then go up here. No, 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 no. No, no! Stop it! Stop it, you! Stop you! Stop it! Stop it! Okay, just die. Just die, please. Medusa head, ability to stop in midair. Not very useful at all. It's kind of creepy, actually, if I remember correctly, from the way that's done. Okay, you and you just die. Just die. Did we actually destroy the thing? I can't really remember at all if we actually destroyed the... If we actually destroyed the demon. I assume since it's not chasing us, it's likely we probably did destroy it. Come on, come on. Get unstoned. Stop getting stoned, everybody. It's bad for your health and your children and your families. It's bad for everyone being stoned, really, isn't it? Oh, no. Okay. I shall wait again. I shall wait again. Why is it, like, suddenly got out of sync? Because it was, like, synced up perfectly before, and now all of a sudden I can't seem, like, no matter what I do, I just can't seem to get a get onto the up and downy platform. Like, that is something that we need to work on as a team. We need to work on as game designers, trying to sync up the platforms. There we go, beautiful. And I think we either have to go over here. Actually, I think it is over here. No, it's not. But let's go through here anyway. Like I said, just for completionist's sake, this is probably the best place to go. I'm just literally just going to, like, plow everyone with my nightmares. Well, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't plow people. Yes, this is where we need to go. Okay, so what's going on here? Well, there's armor there, and this actually leads to a new area, which we don't need to go to at this point. But I'm actually going to get out of the way anyway. So how do we work this? Well, we need to equip the Undyne. And you may see that there are a couple symbols on these rocks over here. Well, the symbols basically mean what creature you have to be to get through. So you remember when we were fighting death and we had that, the curly soul. Well, the curly soul allows us to do this. There we go. We got the Eversing, which is actually kind of useful, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Let me unequip the curly. Get that back to flying armor, and if we go through here, it leads to a new area. Well, why am I going to this area? Well, there's a thing we can get here which actually makes money very, very easy to collect. And this actually does link us back to the main castle, so it might be a good idea to go through here now that we have the opportunity. And if anything, you know, it just leads to the opportunity to get back to the castle. Come on. There's a were-jaguar. That is the weirdest fake animal I've ever heard. This is another Mudman. Kind of reminds me of Muck, the purple Pokemon mud monster thing. Our first encounter with, I think this is our first encounter with them. These are gargoyles. Gargoyles, yes. I don't think we actually need to go to the top yet. I think if we go along here, this leads us to where we need to go. Okay. I'm pretty sure this actually, like, I know for a fact, actually, yeah, this leads us where we need to go. But there is a thing we can get, which I think I've probably gone past. But there's a thing we can get later on, which, actually, yeah, I feel like I probably have gone past it. But there's a thing we can get later on, which is a boss battle, and it gets us to a really, really good soul. You guys will know what I'm talking about. If you've played this game before, you've been to this area, you'll know roughly what boss battle I'm talking about. So now we have to unequip the Undyne, get back to the Schooler. Like I said, it's very annoying because we have to keep switching between things. But I don't think... Oh, actually, no. We do have to go that way. But the better thing to do at this point is to actually go this way because there's treasure down here, I'm pretty sure. So that will help us out a lot. Die, killerfish. Die, fish heads. There's a lot of fish. I don't know why fish are like the go-to enemy in water levels. Like, there's a lot more creative things you could do. Like... King Titan, for example, was very creative. Here we go. This is exactly what we needed. The Clam Solis. This is the best sword in the game. And we have it very early. A sword with a sparkling blade. So yeah, as you can see, it's very big. It's very big. You can see the amount of damage it does. It's insane. And actually, at this level, we're only level 29. But we can actually, like, do a lot of damage with this now. This unlocks a lot of possibilities for us. And now that I don't think we have to go underwater again. No, we don't. And so now we could defeat him in 2. Defeat this in 2. And it's good because as they're coming down, we can just, like, stab them like that. But this is the area I'm talking about. So you guys may remember... Oh, actually, we need this soul for the end of the game. So I need to grind that at some point. Because that's one we need to get this. These are boxes. Now, these boxes have a lot of treasure in. So there's a lot of money grinding we can do here. However, the main reason I am here is for something to do with treasure. So you may remember I was saying about an excellent grinding spot a couple episodes ago. I mean, I always talk about grinding spots, which sounds kind of conspicuous now that I say it like that. Always all my grinding spots. Don't do that. That's not good for the children. There are children that watch this show. Oh my god, I guess you could call it a show. This is the best grinding spot in the game because you see that which you think would contain treasure? Nope, it contains a lot of rippers. So, what do we do to grind? Well, that is all. That's all we do. You fire like 2 at it. 1 to break it and 1 to destroy all the remaining ones. And it... You know what? Let's do some calculations. So we've got 8, 3, 7, 8. And after we do that, we have... Wow! We got like 700 from doing that. You can see that that honestly is the best grinding spot in the game. And you guys can see why. But the main reason we're here is for this soul over here. The Mimic. Now, the Mimic, if you can't tell, by the way, there's a gold sword. It's not very good. I'm not going to show it off because it's really crap, actually. The Mimic soul is, essentially, it disguises itself as a bag. And I think it, like, consumes you in the bag. It doesn't do much damage at all. It's pretty much useless. But the whole reason we want it is the Mimic soul, which you'll see in a minute when we no doubt collect it, allows us... You know what? Maybe it might be the best idea to actually switch to cats for this. Student Witch, there we go. Because then we can just like pop in, do that. Okay, maybe that's not the best idea because the cats are really weak. Okay, switch back to Nightmare. I like the way our most used souls are always at the top. Like that's very convenient for me. But we need this because it actually makes it so whenever we take damage, we collect money. And there's a great grinding spot that we can do that in very early in the game. I think it's in the clock tower where we're able to do that. Also, I kind of like how the Mimic's face matches the giant skull in the background. I'm going to try 3 more times. If I don't collect it, I'm just going to skip ahead. So that's number 2. And this is number 3. Come on. Okay, not collected it. Skip ahead to when we get it. It's taking too long to get. I'm just going to get it off camera. Basically, like I said, what that does, it's pretty easy. It just increases, like, every time you collect damage, I think you get, like, 10 gold. I'm not sure. But there's a great spot using the spikes in the clock tower, which basically lets us cheat that and get loads of money quick. And teamed up with another soul, which we actually get, which I mentioned a couple times when we were fighting. It's actually in the first area. It's one of the hardest souls to get. But I mentioned it a couple times, and essentially, yeah, that just makes like all items cheaper. So with those two, as you can imagine, it makes it very easy to get items in the shop. Mudman! Didn't even know we were going to get that. I wasn't even like trying to get that. I'm going to say once again, just so it's been said, that I'm not going to aim to collect like all of the souls, just because my private file has actually most of the souls in the game on it. I'm going to get any souls that I can just to get us through to the end. And then once the game has been completed, I'm actually going to switch back to my personal file after we, you know, complete the game and do the everything past the ending on that file, because there are multiple endings. We're just going to be going for the basic ending on this file, unless this file actually like over levels my main file, which is level like 70 at the moment, I'm pretty sure. In which case I will actually make sure to use this file for the final battle. But yeah, there are multiple endings, and I'm going to be showing them both. When I say multiple, there's 2 endings. We didn't actually go up here. It's a good thing we didn't, because now I can show it off. Do you remember when we were coming in here and I said this actually links back to the main castle? Well, if we go up here, we can actually unlock this barrier, which takes us through to here, the red hallway of death, which takes us through to, can you guess by the music and the styles? We've got, yes, we've got the study, and also we collected an ancient book, which we shall now read, just because it doesn't help us much at the moment. It helps us at the end, but I know what it means. The first spirit is a demon from hellfires. I wonder what that could mean. I don't know. Actually, I do know, but you guys don't know if you haven't played this game yet, or haven't seen it at all. By the way, guys, I just want to ask, honest question, how are you enjoying this playthrough? I know it's something different, but I'm hoping that it's something you guys have appreciated, and something, you know, that you would watch again. You know, if I did something similar to this, not saying I will, but if I did like a grinding RPG, you know, one where we have to grind levels, I would hope that you would enjoy it as much as you've enjoyed this. At least I'm assuming you've enjoyed this. You haven't actually seen any of the episodes yet, but I know you guys are awesome, so you probably will have enjoyed this. I think the way I'm going to structure this is I'm actually going to come back and do a majority of this stuff that we're doing here at a later date, because now that we've got the Clam Salice and the new armor, it makes everything much easier for the area we're about to go into. So by the way, I'm going to be going to the next area of the story, and then I'm going to be coming back and doing the boss battle I was telling you about. I'm trying to figure out how from this point we actually go on. Is there anything? I'm pretty sure, I can't remember entirely, but I don't think there actually is anything in here that's oh, that's actually really worthwhile. Okay, it's a good, you know what? How close are we to a save room? We're not very close at all. I can survive. I can survive without a save room for the meanwhile, because actually, after this episode's complete, I'm actually going to go off screen and buy some more potions, just so that's dealt with. We actually do have to go this way though, so it's good. It is a good thing that I have actually gone this way, because this is a intended path. I think this actually leads to the boss battle I was talking about, which is awesome. That I just said I wasn't going to do it, and now we found how to do it. Die, please. Fire 2 of those. You can see how much more powerful we are now, though, which is awesome. Alright, sorry about the fact we're now here, guys. I apologise for the fact it may take us out of the story. But I literally just... I've spoken about this a couple of times before. I think I mentioned it in episode 2. I have a cat which constantly always wants to come in my window. It's very annoying. I don't approve of it, but it's the only way he'll come in, so I kind of have to put up with it. He was outside my window just now. He's got a problem lately where he'll come in for like a second, then want to go out, and then it's hassle. But he was just at my window, and you know, I was thinking while I was commentating, which is why I kind of went like a bit awkward for a second, you could say, because I was trying to listen for something as I was talking, and he was actually at the window as I was commentating, and I just quickly like lifted my curtains, because it's like 2 in the morning at the moment, which makes this a bit more annoying. I lifted my curtains just to see what was going on, and he just started meowing really, really loud, to the point where like it was coming into my microphone. So I had to stop, and I was just kind of like walking forward, because I was just going to leave him out there, because I knew we were going to get to this point eventually, you know, this area. So I'm like, oh, this is the part we need to get to. Yeah, this is the part that leads us to the boss battle. I'm actually going to, you know what, I might as well just use the a potion now. You know, even though we don't actually have one, which is really, really bad. I'll use some grapes, because they don't actually give us much, and we're not really going to use much HP. It's just because I'm being really reckless. But I knew that we didn't actually have that much time left of the episode, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to just leave him outside for like 5 more minutes, which is what it would have been. And I thought, you know what, no harm in that. No harm in that at all. You know, he's going to get let in at one point, and he was fine being at the window. It's just because he saw me. It just made it loud, and it made it very annoying. Like, it annoys me. Like, don't get me wrong, I love him. Like, he's not my cat, but I still love him. It's one of those kind of relationships. It's one of the things where, like, because he's my cat, I don't really have to put up with it, but I do, you know, if that makes sense. I don't really know where I'm going. Can I cut this? That'd be so cool if I could, like, cut it, and it just, like, started, like, doing a sweeping attack or something, and destroyed all the enemies. I just think that'd be really cool. Basically, welcome to the arena, guys. I didn't actually point out where we were. This is a new area. I'm actually going to get to the save room in this area, which is why I said the episode would only be about 5 more minutes. I'm going to get to the save room over here, which I think is here. And, oh no, this is a warp room. That's even more helpful, actually. But we don't need it at this point. I believe the save room is actually... these are kind of like the other things. The beam skeletons are the one thing we have to look out for. I would show you their attack, but, you know, that would involve me getting damaged. They basically fire a beam out of their eyes, which, you know, results in us getting damaged. And I don't know how long the beam is. I know that if we go this way, we get a fire sword. But like I said, I'm just going to go until we get to the new save room. Because I do feel like we need to save. I feel like this recording is now getting to the point where I'm kind of tired. Like I said, it's really, really late in the afternoon. Yeah, so it's just kind of very, very annoying to me that he was outside the window. I don't really approve of it, but, you know, it's just something I put up with. He's a cat. He doesn't know. But it was very frustrating and annoying. And the thing is, he knows how to use the cat flap. But yeah, I kind of got a bit distracted and completely forgot like I was even walking. So you missed a bit of walking. I don't know if I'll leave it in because it might be kind of boring, like just being left in. But you know, maybe I'll leave it in just so you guys know where it is. I mean, we're definitely going to go back to it at another point. I'm being kind of reckless now because I was stupid and, you know, lost out on a lot of our health by just running into the red minotaurs. But thank God they actually provide us with a lot of XP because we're very close to leveling up. I think once we kill this guy, we'll be even closer to leveling up. There we go. The thing is, that was very risky because if he attacked me, I would have been done pretty much, to be honest. Like I would have died. Whip Knuckle. I thought they said War Knuckle. I was like, War Knuckle sounds like a soldier's sandwich or something. You know, like a knuckle sandwich. I don't know. War Knuckle just sounds like a really badass weapon, doesn't it? Oh, War Knuckle, sir! I challenge you to a battle of War Knuckles. I don't know, it sounds... I feel like World War II would have been over a lot quicker if we used War Knuckles against Hitler. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why why must I bring Hitler into everything, you ask? I don't know. That was so close. Thank God we're too tough for it. Oh my God. You know what? I'm so sorry. I'm debating this. High potion. Where's the thing that... Oh, it's the super potion. Oh, we must have collected a high potion. That's good because we can buy those. That's good. And I need to get the mimic soul off screen. Like I said. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. I think once we get to this next room, that leads us on to the save area. It's a good thing we're going to be here, actually. Because this leads us to a new boss. And after we complete this, I'm actually going to go down. You may have noticed that area before we actually got into the part that would take us to this. You know, the part that had like the massive stack of fish heads that I kind of like. Oh, I want to point this out actually, because this is like probably the best grinding area in the game. You can just go out and then you fire a nightmare. And look, okay, I want to show you this. See, you gain about 300 for literally no effort at all. And I think I lost out on collecting his soul because I moved too fast. But anyway, I'm going to save here. I want to thank everybody for watching. On the next episode, we're going to be defeating a boss. We're going to be collecting some legendary weapons. The recording session is now over. But like I said, I want to thank you all for watching. Really does mean a lot to me. And yes, again, next episode, we're going to be collecting some legendary weapons, defeating a boss, and we're going to be defeating probably another boss, because there is a real, another boss nearby, which we can collect. We've completed quite a lot of the map. I'm not really aiming for completion, which I probably should, because I've left kind of a lot of places just undiscovered. But, oh my God, my throat hurts now. I'll see everybody tomorrow, not tomorrow, next episode. Have a good day, and goodbye.